Hi, this is Graig Meyer. I'm here with Jerry Meek, Chair of the North Carolina Democratic Party. Jerry, there's been a lot of conversation about what role North Carolina can play in electing Barack Obama. And one thing that we heard was that we'll know how seriously the campaign takes us by where they put our seats on the floor.
You know, I don't know if that's much of an indication. I hope it's not, because I don't think our seat's particularly good this year. You know, the best indication to me is the fact that Barack Obama was in North Carolina last week. The fact that they've got about 150 staff members in the state right now. The fact that they've spent $2 million since the primary on TV ads. And the fact that the polls consistently show that Obama and McCain are within the margin of error in North Carolina. So I think that's probably a better indication of where we are than where our seating is. Although I wish we had better seats.
I wish so too.
So now, is this your first convention?
This is my first convention.
What do you think so far?
Well, I'm anxious to get there tonight and see what happens. But, you know, being at the breakfast this morning, getting to hear a little bit about it, talking to people from around the state, the best part to me is, you know, probably the whole week besides hearing Senator Obama will just be connecting with people from all over North Carolina and hearing what they're doing.
Awesome.
To follow up on the question about what will happen in North Carolina, I think we're hopeful, but I think a lot of people that I talk to are also a little nervous and maybe not even sure if we believe that North Carolina can go blue. Can you think a little bit strategically about what has to happen in our state for us to really carry it?
Well, I mean, I think, first of all, we've got to boost our voter registration numbers. I mean, I think a part of our game plan is to increase the number of registered Democrats. We've already seen Democrats outnumbering Republicans among new registrations by a margin of 8-1 since the beginning of the year. We hope that trend's going to continue. So stronger voter registration numbers, number one, and a massive get out the vote campaign. We think that even if we're down by a few points in the polls going into the election, that we're going to be able to make up whatever we're down by just increasing voter registration, increasing voter turnout in a way that we've never done before. And I think that's going to happen.
Okay, good.
So, what's the most exciting thing about being a delegate?
Seeing Senator Obama, having the opportunity to get the big picture. I think you know, everybody that I volunteer with back in Orange County is so excited about talking to me about being a delegate, and I think that's because when you're doing that ground level work and you're thinking about the big picture, you don't always get the connection between the two, and that's something that I'll be able to do. If you could have one wish of the new president and have that wish fulfilled, what would it be?
Oh man, I mean, I think gosh, my wish list is way too long. You know, I mean, it's vague, but you know, we need a fundamental change in direction of the country, and you know, the fact of the matter is, I'd like to see a balanced budget again. I'd like to see a surplus of the sort that Bill Clinton brought to America. But I'd also like to see us take care of our citizens in a way that we, I think, have a moral obligation to do. So, let me ask you, final question. What would you do if you were state party chairman? And you may be. What's the one thing you do to change the party?
So one thing I would do as state party chairman. You know, I would try and coordinate efforts between the well-organized counties and the counties that aren't as well-organized.
Struggling.
And I would try and make sure that the counties that have plenty of Democratic volunteers and cash are able to figure out how to support counties that don't. We've been trying to do that in Orange County. We have a Turn North Carolina Blue committee, and you know, we've been reaching out, working mostly with other counties in the 8th District to help Larry Kissel. And to me, that we have such a surplus of people that it's helpful, and we have people who aren't just interested in local politics, they're interested in the big picture. So for them, being able to help another congressional candidate win when our seat in the 4th District is pretty safe with Representative Price, it's been a great opportunity for people to volunteer.
Well, there's going to be a vacancy in the chairmanship in January, so it sounds like a platform right there.
Not me, but thanks for the opportunity.
Absolutely great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Just hit the red button.
All right.